Afsan Farm Kitchen, a food recipe and nutrition channel for viewers like you.
You know, ever since I switched to the Mediterranean diet, I've felt so much better, more energy, less bloating, even my skin looks healthier.
Seriously? I've been thinking about trying it. What's the big deal about it anyway?
Well, it's mostly whole foods, fruits, veggies, olive oil, fish, nuts. No heavy processed stuff. Plus, it's heart healthy and great for brain function too.
That explains why Mediterranean folks seem to live forever.
Exactly. It's not just the food, though. It's the lifestyle, slow meals, family time, walking. It's healthy with flavor and balance.
You've convinced me. Tonight, grilled salmon, tabbouleh, and some baklava?
Sounds delicious. Now that's the Mediterranean spirit. Let's dive into it.
Let me tell you about Elini's Tavern. I've been coming here since before Nikos was even born. It's a place where you can taste the sun in every bite, where the Aegean whispers secrets to your plate. But lately, well, let's start at the beginning, shall we? There it is, perched like a white seabird on the cliffs. Elini's Tavern. For generations, it's been the heart of our little village, but times, they change. Even here. Every morning, Eleni writes the day's specials on that little board. It's been the same for decades, a comforting ritual in our ever-changing world. This terrace used to be packed every night, the laughter of diners mixing with the sound of the waves. Now, it's quiet, too quiet. That's Eleni, hands deep in dough for her famous spanakopita. 70 years old and still strong as an olive tree. You can almost smell the feta and spinach from here. And there's Nikos, her grandson. Always with his head in the clouds, or in this case, in little spheres of olive oil. These young chefs and their molecular whatever it is.
Yeah, look! This could revolutionize our menu.
Nikos, our traditions are our strength. We don't need these tricks. Your grandfather would roll in his grave.
But times are changing, Yaya. We need to adapt or we'll lose everything. Don't you want the taverna to survive?
The laughter was as plentiful as the wine, and the food, mamma mia. But now, empty tables, spare pantries, and those nasty little papers from the bank. It's enough to make even the strongest feta crumble.
Ella Christe kai Panagia, what are we going to do?
And who do we have here? None other than Sophia Papadopoulos, the food critic who can make or break a restaurant with a single word.
I'm writing a feature on reinventing Mediterranean cuisine. I'll be back in 2 weeks to review your taverna. Impress me, and you might just save this place.
Well, if that isn't a recipe for drama, I don't know what is. Ouzo Paracalo. I need a drink just thinking about it.
Our lamb souvlaki has been famous for generations. Your grandfather's secret marinade.
It's delicious, yes, but it's not enough anymore. Molecular gastronomy could make us stand out. Imagine feta foam, tzatziki spheres.
Aman Pia, you'll destroy everything we've built.
No, Yaya, I'm trying to save it.
Kalapane. All right, let's go. Now, where were we? Yes, our unlikely duo, ready to create culinary magic, or disaster. Who knows? In this kitchen, anything can happen.
Watch closely, Paidimu. The secret is in the cut. Too thick and it's tough. Too thin and it dries out. You see? Like this, nice and even.
I see, yeah. It's all about balance, isn't it? Just like in modern cuisine, but with different techniques.
Exactly, Agapimu. Now you're learning.
Like this, Yaya, am I doing it right?
Almost, Agapimu. Here, let me show you again. See how I tuck in the edges? That's the secret to a perfect dolma.
The memories these walls hold. More savory than any broth, I tell you. But will memories be enough to save them? That's the question that hangs in the air, like the aroma of a simmering stew.
Times change, Nico, but the heart of our cooking remains the same. It's about love, tradition, and
innovation, Yaya. We can honor the past while embracing the future. This technique allows for precise temperature control, Yaya. It's perfect for delicate foods like fish.
It looks interesting, but is it really necessary?
See, Yaya? Perfect temperature control. It'll be the juiciest salmon you've ever tasted.
Makala, cooking fish in plastic. What's next? Souvlaki in a toaster?
Look at that. Olive oil pearls, like little golden suns. Poseidon's tears, I call them. Though don't tell Nikos I'm getting poetic about his molecular whatchamacallits. He might get ideas above his station.
A deconstructed salad? In my day, we just called that not finished.
Trust me, Yaya. It's all about presenting familiar flavors in a new way.
And then, Eureka, or should I say, Nostimo, they created something truly special. A dish that bridged the gap between old and new, tradition and innovation. It was like watching the past and future embrace in a delicious dance of flavors.
Yaya, taste this. What do you think?
Ma, ay naiparocho. It's spanakopita, but not spanakopita. How did you...
A little bit of you, a little bit of me. That's our secret ingredient.
Confused identity, neither authentically Greek nor truly innovative.
But wait, taste this. There's something intriguing here. It's like a culinary time travel.
Ak Panagia Mao. The critics were circling like sharks in the Aegean. Could our dynamic duo weather this storm? Or would their dreams be washed away like footprints on the beach? Only the fates knew for sure. And maybe that smug food critic, Sophia. Speaking of which, where's my ouzo? I need a drink to steady my nerves for what comes next. Kat Durfee. Remember how I said things were looking up? Well, let me tell you about the night it all came crashing down like a poorly stacked moussaka. The big night had arrived. The tavern was packed tighter than a tin of sardines. You could smell the anticipation. Or maybe that was just the grilled octopus.
I hope Eleni and Nikos can pull this off. It's make or break tonight.
Paneyamu, guide my hands.
In the kitchen, you could cut the tension with a souvlaki skewer. Our dynamic duo was dancing on the edge of a knife, metaphorically speaking, of course.
Yeah, how's the moussaka coming along?
It looks more like a puzzle than a dish, but it's ready.
But a man, Pia. It was a disaster of Olympian proportions.
What is this supposed to be? Olive oil caviar?
They say it's undercooked. Impossible. The sous vide was perfect.
Is this baklava or a science experiment?
It was like watching a Greek tragedy unfold, but with more philo and less fatal stabbings, though the night was still young. The taverna was turning into a culinary Trojan horse. We'd wheeled in our fancy dishes, and now they were backfiring spectacularly.
Ides Canis. This is what happens when we abandon our roots.
Me? Your stubbornness is why we're failing. We're not in the 1950s anymore, yeah?
Ooh boy, it was getting hotter in that kitchen than Hephaestus's forge. I've seen less fire in a flaming saganaki. And just like that, faster than you can say Opa, they went their separate ways. The kitchen, once a symphony of sizzles and spices, fell silent as a tomb.
Oh no, not again. I need to fix this fast.
The taverna was sinking faster than a lead souvlaki in the Aegean. Could this be the end of Yaya's dream? Poor Eleni, sitting there under the stars, clutching a photo of her and her late husband. The same stars they used to cook under back when the taverna was just a dream in a charcoal grill. And Nikos pacing the shoreline like a modern-day Odysseus. That driftwood in his hand, smooth as the wooden spoon he used to stir sauces with as a kid, perched on a stool next to his yaya.
What are we doing, Yaya?
What would you do, my love?
And there it was, hanging in the air like the scent of roasting lamb. The moment when you remember why you started this crazy culinary journey in the first place.
We can make this work. We have to.
Kali Merah. Ah, nothing like the smell of sea salt and regret at dawn. But wait, what's this? Well, looks like our stubborn duo had the same idea. Must be something in the water. Or maybe the ouzo.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Opa. Stereo apologies. That's rarer than a well-done Greek steak.
Nikos, our love for food and family is stronger than our differences.
You're right, Yaya. Let's create a menu that tells our story, past and future.
And just like that, faster than you can say Saganaki, they were back in business. Cue the montage. Eleni, her hands moving like she's conducting a culinary symphony. And Nikos, treating that lamb like it's a newborn baby. Gentle now, lad.
Ma! Ay naitaleo!
And there you have it, folks. The moment Eleni admitted technology wasn't all bad. Mark it in your calendars.
Yeah, look. Olive oil caviar for our deconstructed horiatiki.
Caviar, he says. In my day, we just used the whole olive.
Ah, progress. One olive at a time. It was like watching the past and future dance a frenzied sirtaki. Tradition and innovation, hand in hand, plate by plate. And here comes the moment of truth, wrapped in designer sunglasses and a perfume that probably costs more than my house.
This is extraordinary. The essence of Greek cuisine, but elevated. Familiar, yet surprising.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. Or should I say we have gyro off. And just like that, faster than you can say opa. Eleni's Tavern was back on top. Perfect blend of old and new, like a fine wine in a modern decanter. But the real magic? It wasn't just in the food. It was in the passing of knowledge, the bridging of generations. Like a perfectly layered moussaka, each part distinct yet harmonious. So there you have it, friends. A tale of food, family, and finding the perfect balance. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this narrating has made me hungry. Servitor. A plate of that molecular souvlaki, if you please. And don't hold back on the tzatziki foam.
Welcome to Afsan Farm Kitchen. AFK, Afsan Farm Kitchen provides you a variety of healthy and easy-to-make recipes. We are part of the Afsan Farm Media Production channel. Afsan Farm Kitchen is your trusted YouTube channel for healthy, delicious, and globally inspired recipes. We're making it easy to bring the world to your table with simple, wholesome dishes you can cook at home. Whether you're looking for comforting classics or exciting international flavors, we've got you covered. Let's celebrate the joy of good food, health, and togetherness, one recipe at a time.